Every animal in the forest smiled when the rabbit walked by. Only one little mouse wished someone would smile at him too. His name was Finn. Finn lived beneath the roots of a tall maple tree. He was small, gentle, and hard-working. Every morning, he searched for seeds, gathered berries, and quietly cleared tiny sticks from the forest paths. Most animals passed by without noticing. One morning, Finn found the sweetest berries he had ever seen. Smiling to himself, he carried them to the forest clearing, hoping to share them with everyone. Just then, Elias the rabbit arrived. The deer welcomed him warmly. The hedgehog invited him to sit beside the flowers. Soon, laughter filled the clearing. Finn quietly placed his basket on the ground. No one reached for it. After waiting for a while, he turned around and walked home alone. That evening, Finn sat beneath his maple tree and whispered,
"Why does everyone notice Elias but never me?"
Day after day. That question became jealousy. Even the colorful flowers no longer made Finn stop and look. Then one stormy afternoon, rain poured through the forest, turning the paths into mud. As Finn hurried home, he heard a frightened voice.
"Help, help, please, help, help, please, help."
He followed the sound and found Elias trapped inside a muddy ditch. A heavy branch had pinned his leg. Finn stopped. A bitter voice whispered,
"Keep walking. No one stopped for you."
For a long moment, he almost listened. Then he looked into Elias's frightened eyes. Another voice quietly answered, "Help him." Finn dropped his basket. He pushed against the heavy branch. It didn't move. He tried again. His paws slipped in the mud. He almost gave up. Taking one deep breath, he pushed with all his strength. Slowly, the branch rolled away. Elias pulled himself free. Rain fell softly around them.
"I thought I was alone. Thank you so much."
Finn lowered his head.
I spent so much time wishing I had your life, but helping you has made my heart feel lighter than jealousy ever did.
Elias gently placed a paw on Finn's shoulder.
"I'm so sorry. I never realized you felt invisible."
As they walked back through the forest, Finn noticed his basket had tipped over. The berries he had worked so hard to gather had been carried away by the rain. He looked at the empty basket. Then he smiled. His basket was empty, but his heart was full. The next morning, Elias walked beside Finn and proudly told every animal,
"This is Finn, the little mouse who saved my life."
One by one, the animals thanked Finn. But what touched him most wasn't their praise. It was that they finally looked into his eyes. For the first time, they truly saw him. From that day on, Finn stopped comparing his life with anyone else's. He learned that another person's happiness never takes away your own. Kindness simply creates more happiness to share. The forest grew still, and in that peaceful silence, one little mouse discovered that the brightest hearts are often the quietest ones. Perhaps this story leaves us with one gentle question. Have you ever felt invisible while someone else received all the attention? If you have, you're not alone. Remember this: another person's light can never dim the light waiting inside you. When you choose kindness over jealousy, your own heart begins to shine. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Soulful English Stories SS888 for heart-lifting stories of the soul, told gently for hearts that feel deeply.